and welcome to my monthly roundup for March. We will be going over, kind of just as a summary, going over some of my utilization tracking. I got really close to my overall goal this in March, so I have rewarded myself a little bit my birthday month. A little bit of what I wore, some things I didn't actually, some like things that were bought or added to the collection, featured manicures, as well as my pan reviews. So getting into it, my utilization tracking goal overall is 90%. At the end of February, I was at 85%. My peak in March, I got to 88%. So I got pretty close. I did mark a couple of polishes to de-stash, which helped. I need to mail those out, but I've like marked them and put them aside. So that definitely helped the percentage. But I'm very, very happy with that. I have a total of 352 polishes, so 88% of those being used, pretty impressive. In terms of my total manicures actually worn, for both hands, I did 15, technically 14 total manicures, because one was nail art on top of a base. 5 on my left hand and 10 on my right, so double on my right hand. You can tell which one is the worker hand. I used 70 unique polishes and plates with both hands, 32 for my left and 40 for my right, so a little bit overlap there. I think it was mostly stamping polishes that were overlap. Median number of polishes used for both hands around 5, so that was another thing that definitely helped that utilization number go up. I used 9 total, 9 median on my left hand, 4 on my right. Days worn, median 4. Left hand was 7 days, so only 5 manicures. That makes sense. I was really wearing them for a long time. And then only 3 days on my right hand. Unique brands, 27 total, 16 for my left, 20 for my right. And for top and base coats, it was just 12 unique top and base, only 10 actually on my left hand and 12 for my right hand. So clearly using both glitter grabbers on my right hand there. In terms of my polish types, 50 of what I was used was colors, 8 were toppers, 5 were specifically nail art, so stamping, etc. And then 7 were plates. So I actually did use a decent number of plates this month. In terms of actually added in March, I mostly just added stuff for my de-stash. So you can check my available for de-stash. You can shoot me a DM on Discord or Instagram or something if you're interested. And in any of those, we can negotiate it, but that's all I added. I didn't actually buy anything new in March. April, on the other hand. And then I had 2 featured manis this month. So first is for my friend's birthday, which was at the end of March. Simply Lumi's birthday. So I did this very fun purple kind of thermal, which was inspired by when she had just done, like pretty soon before I had done this manicure. And then the other one was this really fun dinosaur manicure that I was very proud of. It took a lot of effort to extract the dinosaur, and I did a dinosaur because my 4-year-old specifically requested a dinosaur. So, dinosaur, it is. And now into some of the products I've panned this month. So I've panned 2 nail products, so we'll go through those first. The first nail product I panned is the Holo Taco Soothing Base Coat. This is actually my second of these I finished. It's fine. It's better with a wide brush. It is very yellow toned though. So I'm a little bit more pink, so it's not the best for my skin tone, and it's a little bit patchier than I would like on application. So there's some other base coats I prefer a little bit more, but I did want to finish this. It took a while to finish. I couldn't fully empty it, as you can see, so I do need to clean that out, but that's the best I could do. And then the second product I panned is actually another cuticle oil from my collection. I finished one of my cashmere sweater Cuticle Buddy. I think I'm just going to clean this one and turn it into like a unscented for like lip oil and stuff. Because I do obviously have already another one. And I've heard refills are coming. So fingers crossed. And then on the skincare, the first product I finished is actually the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I had this for a really long time, I'll be honest, but I've started using micellar water in the morning, but then washing it off. I got these reusable cotton pads. They're actually used for two things. So I maybe can talk about that in a moment, but, I've been using a reusable cotton pad with this in the morning just to kind of wipe a little bit of the dirt off, get a little bit of the sweat and gunk off, and then I splash my face with water. My skin doesn't do well with just micellar water, but it seems to do well when I at least splash my face with water and like wash the micellar water off. I don't use another cleanser, I just splash it with water. So that seems to be working really well for me. And I've been using reusable like bamboo cotton pads for this, and it's been working quite nicely. It uses a lot of product though, so you have to be okay with using a lot of product, but for micellar water, it's cheap. And then the next product, I guess we'll kind of go in order, that I finished is the AHA BHA Vitamin C toner from COSRX. It's fine. It was kind of underwhelming. Pretty hydrating, but it didn't really do very much. I found that it didn't really help my acne all that much. I really, really needed it versus some of the other ones I have. I can use 2 to 3 times a week. This one I really had to use daily, which means I finished it really quickly. So not necessarily my favorite. I don't think I'll repurchase it, but if you're looking for something very, very gentle and you're just starting out with AHA, BHA, like toners, this might be a good option because it was very gentle. I'm very acne prone, so my skin is used to something a little bit stronger. So I need something a little bit stronger if I want to use it 2 to 3 times a week. So didn't hate it, but not for my skin. I finished it obviously. This is for my skin. This is the Secret Key Starting Treatment Rose Essence. I heard that they reformulated. I'm not sure. I think I heard all the stuff I had was from before the reformulation, so I'm not sure if the reformulation is going to work well for my skin. I know this one is from before the reformulation, but I love it. I want to try SK2 partially because I love it, but K2 is expensive. So worth checking out. I really like, in general, fermented ingredients. So this isn't the only fermented toner. This is the introduction to fermented toner. So kind of this category for me. And then the last product I have is the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. Obviously, I did my work on this tube. It's Klairs. It's Rich Moist. It's soothing. It's amazing. It's great. It's amazing for winter, as you can see. Thankfully, I finished it like right at the tail end of winter, so I'm keeping my backups until I kind of need them again. But it's definitely something I'm going to keep repurchasing. And that's my month.